When the original 1 Series was launched in 2004, BMW was careful to extol the virtues of its rear-wheel drive driver's car. But now, with the 1 Series going to front-wheel drive, we're keen to find out whether that driver's car credo still rings true, or whether this is just another premium front-wheel drive hatch. The move to front-wheel drive brings packaging benefits to the 1 Series range that the previous model couldn't match. There's more back seat space, for example, and a larger cargo bay as well. Up front, there's a little more headroom and a new dashboard that plays host to a range of new infotainment and driver safety technologies. Many of those technologies come straight from the 3 Series, which makes the 1 Series the most technologically advanced that BMW has ever built. Depending on the grade, the new 1 Series can be operated by the iDrive controller, touchscreen, voice commands, or even your mobile phone. Equipment grades are generous and now span 4 model grades, which BMW says will likely be available in Australia. But the biggest change to the 1 Series is found under the bonnet. The engine is turned across the axle, driving the front wheels in most models. There are no more 6-cylinder engines either, the range now offered with a choice of 3 or 4-cylinder petrol and diesel units. All-wheel drive models are offered higher up the model walk, but only petrol-powered models will be sold in Australia. Obviously, the biggest change for the new 1 Series is the move from rear to front-wheel drive. Now, BMW says that in this segment, most customers won't mind, but is that true of the M135i? Well, of course, the M135i is all-wheel drive, so it's not quite the shift that you would expect when you're jumping from the rear-wheel drive predecessor. It is, however, a terrific little car to drive, and based on the Mini UKL platform, you've got that natural sort of go-kart sportiness that you'd expect, but the good thing is that it's not too overdone. This is still a BMW and it feels quite refined to drive, and it's a lot quieter than the old model to boot. One of the most pleasant changes jumping from the M140i a few weeks ago into this M135i is just how refined the chassis feels, even on lumpy, bumpy roads like these ones. The chassis really does a great job of soaking up imperfections in the surface, but at the same time telegraphing all that information back to the driver. It really is still a very accurate driver's car. One of the other main differences that we have in the 1 Series, especially in these sportier variants, is that we no longer have that beautiful 6-cylinder engine driving the rear wheels. Of course, we now have a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, which is the same one that's found in the Mini GP. It's got a fair bit of poke, about 306 horsepower, and drives all 4 wheels via an 8-speed transmission. It certainly has a bit of pep, but does it have that same beautiful 6-cylinder soundtrack? Sadly, it really doesn't. This does sound a little bit artificial under acceleration. It's a little bit fake, it's a little bit tinny, but it's certainly got the performance. Automatic BMW 118i and M135i xDrive models will go on sale locally later this year, with pricing and full specifications to be announced closer to that time.